say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Brock. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will start this game off. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will have its 1st possession of the game. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Quickly complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Running behind that left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Alabama is currently ahead early in this one, but they haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He goes out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Gets it out fast. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got the tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The hand to the running back. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Offense lining up quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Holly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. No huddle, offense to the line. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Holly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They marched 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating.
Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa! That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Oh, sweet feet. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the punt high into the air. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete in the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On first down, here comes this offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Huskies will hustle to the line. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on the move. Snowed under by the defense. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Oklahoma State.
Give to the running back.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They go to the draw. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Brock. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Brock. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. He wants to throw it.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. They'll give it to the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
The Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Russo.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back roll.
Breaks into the open. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Off play action. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Brock. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his 2nd missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed of himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll give it to the tight end. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds space on the right. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Here comes the heat. Get it out on the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Iowa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Going to the running game. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
At the 41. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
1st down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off the boot, looking for his man. It's complete on the right side. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll run the sneak for it. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Trying to barge their way in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And the extra point was good. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gonna run it. It's Pepper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Got a man, it's Brock. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got the back over the middle. On the move is the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Hawkeye! He got a step and just dusted the field. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
49, Northern Illinois, 21.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's looking to throw on third and short. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Going for the big play. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the ground with the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A run for the quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout in this offense, just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a winner in the battle of the Willamette Valley between Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Gonna run it. It's Peppers. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. You start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here.